Up to now, Ukraine firmly believes that as long as the US and the West provide weapon support, they won't be able to win. However, battlefield reality proves that American weapons are not necessarily invincible. Even modern designs in American Bradley infantry fighting vehicles have caused difficulties for the Ukrainian army in some combat situations. Previously, a video of Ukraine's M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle was spread on social networks. The infantry fighting vehicle was hit and caused a fire inside the vehicle. During the evacuation, the soldiers discovered that the rear hydraulic door was broken, so they had to escape through the backup hatch. It is much narrower than the rear door and is more difficult to escape from. Finally, a Ukrainian soldier with both legs amputated died from excessive blood loss due to the long evacuation time. It can be said that the failure of the hydraulic door to open and close directly led to the death of the injured Ukrainian soldier. In fact, on the Ukrainian battlefield, the failure to close the rear door of the M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle is not common. Hydraulic arm systems play an important role in opening and closing heavy doors, but hydraulic systems also pose certain dangers, especially when the equipment is old or are exposed to harsh environments. The stability of the hydraulic system won't be difficult to ensure. China's Sohu newspaper commented that geographically, Ukraine's terrain is very complex, from vast plains to rugged mountains. It poses a challenge to the effectiveness of American weapons. In addition, weather conditions in Ukraine are quite harsh, with cold winters and hot summers, which will certainly put additional pressure on the operation and maintenance of US weapons. The main task of Ukraine's counterattack units is to attack and penetrate the deep defense network of the Russian army. Thus, sending infantry forces to the battlefield requires the M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle. The Pentagon once released data saying that in the fighting in the southern area of Orykhov town in Zaporizhzhia province, southern Ukraine, the Ukrainian army used more than 100 armor vehicles, including dozens of M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicles. Ukraine itself does not have the ability to maintain and service the M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, so it is not surprising that the vehicle's hydraulic system for opening and closing doors has problems due to overuse and lack of maintenance. It is also possible that when designing, US defense contractors have not fully considered the stability of the hydraulic system under various harsh conditions, which will lead to problems with the hydraulic arm system when encountering harsh environments. And this video has changed the views of some people, as the manual-operated doors used on Russian infantry fighting vehicles were once questioned by some, saying they were a design of outdated technology when compared to Western weapons. On the other hand, the stability of manual doors in harsh environments is also an important advantage. The design of manual doors also helps to reduce the installation of electronic systems, which means less chance of damage, and can maintain good stability in a variety of harsh environments. Fierce combat environments, harsh weather conditions, and even strong electromagnetic interference cannot affect the use of manual doors. The failure of the hydraulic arms of the M2 Bradley infantry fighting vigor is a clear example. From this perspective, American weapons are also not reliable, at least on a complex battlefield, while the Russian view of weapons has the advantage.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring.